Hello students! I wanted to do a short video to touch base with you and tell you about what's going on this week in our course. So instead of doing exams, every so often we're assessed with a week of projects and activities, and this week we are doing our individual finance project and our set activity. Now the set activity can be completed alone or with others in the class, and I strongly encourage you to reach out to others in the class to help you with that set activity. So I want to take a moment and show you how to access that activity. And for this activity, I've set up something new this time. We have Google Jamboards. So let me kind of show you what that's all about, all right? So going on to Canvas, as you log in on your dashboard, you're going to access our 120E course. And first, I'm going to take us into the modules. In your modules is where you find the work for each week. We're specifically working right now in week 9. So when you scroll down to week 9, you'll see it says Project and Activity Week, Finance and Sets. The second link is your link for your individual finance project, but the first link is where I want to focus. I want to focus on that Venn Diagrams and Cardinality activity. Now you'll note this assignment is due next Tuesday, March 23rd by 11:59. There are no late passes, so I strongly encourage you to get started early. There's some information about how to get into your group to help other people or learn from other people. But right here is where your activity is located. There is a doc that you can download if you click that link, or a PDF if you click that link. If you decide to preview it, click on the arrow and it allows you to actually preview the document right in the window there. So you'll see this activity has to do with sets, unions, intersections, cardinality, stuff we haven't done for a couple weeks. So you might need a little bit of a refresher. All right, so how then would you decide to go in and find some other students to work with on this project? Well, to do it, we are going to go into the People tab on the left of your screen. So right here in the menu bar, you see Home, Announcements, Modules, etc. You want to click on People. And what this is going to do is this is going to take you into your group. Across the top, there's a tab that says Groups, so you highlight the Groups tab, and then choose the appropriate group. Your group is the one that has the blue word that says Visit. You'll also note that it is the group that is unlocked. All the other groups are locked. So I'm going to visit this group. I'm in group 4. So I'm going to click Visit, and I notice two things. I notice there's a discussion post and there's an announcement. I want to start by going to the announcement, because the announcement is where you're actually going to find the link for your Google Jamboard. So click on that link, and Google Jamboard for Group 4 is located right here. Click on the link Google Jamboard for Group 4, and it takes us into our Google Jamboard. Now, if you do not have a Google account, you might need to set up a Google account in order for this to be activated. If you have a Google account, then this should automatically open for you. Once you're in your Google Jamboard, there's a couple features I want to show you. First, you'll note at the top, there's a series of slides, and you can use these arrow keys to scroll forward. So I've preset several screens with parts from your Venn Diagram and Cardinality activity worksheet. And each screen represents a different problem. Now let's say I want to put a note on this here for somebody else in the class to help me out with. There's a couple ways to do that. On the left side over here, you'll see some tools. The top one is a pen, and that pen actually comes in different sizes. If you highlight it, you'll see that there's a pen, a marker, a highlighter, and a brush, and there's different colors. So I can use that pen to write on my board. Let's say I want to get rid of that. Well, one way to get rid of it is to erase. But another way to get rid of it, or to undo something, is to use your undo button. So if I undo, it will put back that mark, but if I undo again, it'll erase that mark completely. One other feature you can do is add a sticky note. So type something like hi, and that adds a sticky note. You can make them different colors, you can shrink them, you can move them around, whatever you want to do. I'll delete that. And one more feature I'll show you is text box. You can also type with text. I need help. I think so-and-so, da-da-da, just typing something. So there's text, there's writing, there's an eraser, and there's sticky notes to help you communicate with others in your class. The button up here is the undo, so if you accidentally do something, you can undo. I want to tell you there's another thing you can do. Be very careful, okay? You're sharing, this is a live document with everyone else. So if you hit this clear frame, make sure you get it back out of courtesy to everybody else, all right? So be careful when you're on the board because what you put, everybody else is going to see as well. Let me end by saying one quick note about this Google Jamboard. Math is scary for a lot of people. Not only that, but taking math online can be very challenging and difficult. So when you're in the setting of working together, I highly, highly encourage you to remember two things, okay? First of all, compassion is key. Remember, nobody's an expert and everybody's going to be making mistakes, and mistakes are actually good. And that's the second thing. Mistakes allow thinking to happen. So if somebody gets on and puts some stuff and has the courage to actually put things forth on the board, and they might not be right, be positive when you give criticism or comments or suggestions, okay? Remember that we're all in this together and we're all trying to learn together how to do math, all right? So that being said, good luck with the activity. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Tyler, either in our office hours or via Canvas message system. Okay, good luck everybody. I really hope it goes well, and if you need anything at all, don't hesitate, please, to reach out. Like I said, we're all in this together. We all just want to learn math the best way we can and help and support each other as we do it. Okay, good luck.